Welcome to Ekoes, a flea market designed to take you back in time. Here you can find pieces of antique jewelry and a wide range of charms. This is our activity area, Charmer. Feel free to sit down and customize your own jewelry made from what you've selected from our ground floor market. Activity toolkits come down these pipes and are sanitized and repacked for you to use again. Moving on, you're looking at our vendor market, where items from different vendors are compiled together. All products have a unique AR price tag on them that differentiates items from one vendor to another. Just scan them with your Ekoes mobile app. Let's take a look at Polisher, a workshop for those that are interested in learning to take care of your antiques. Once you're done, please drop off your used rags down these pipes for our staff to get them cleaned. Do check out our donated items key feature that gets refreshed daily with new donations. Time Warp features LED TV screens and computer kiosks that guide you through the history of era-specific items which we sell in this room itself. If you're good with tools, be sure to visit Scrapper, maybe to fix up an old broken antique or simply to DIY your own project. Designed with a conveyor belt in the middle, Squeaky Clean is exclusively for our staff to sanitize and sort your donations. We would greatly appreciate if you could fill out a card with a little history of your donations, as it helps add to the echo.
Good morning. My name is Mariam Dasha, Year 2 IAD student of Taylor's University, and this is my final project for Semester 4, Ekoes. Since the onset of the COVID pandemic, we've had to change the way we usually go about doing things in our lives. We had to change the way we interact with people, how we move about, and most definitely, how we shop. Ekoes is a flea market designed to fit within these new norms, a place where you would feel comfortable and safe while exploring for antiques you desire. The inspiration for this market came from a personal interest in the classics. I wanted to bring back bits of history with a modern twist to this very technologically advanced society. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the site. Enscape is located in Cyberjaya, a place known as the Silicon City of Malaysia. It is surrounded by offices, hotels, and most importantly, creativity centers. Therefore, the key demographic of my market would be usually employees, young adults, and teenagers. The orientation of the building being east to west brings about great natural lighting so as to facilitate proper viewing of products. Moving on to the floor plans. As seen from both floors, I avoided use of sharp corners and straight edges as my choice of design language was to consist of curves and radial shapes. On the ground floor, there are two divisions of the market. To the left is the donation and sorting area. If you took a turn to the right, you would be entering the market space. I designed an L-shaped staircase that facilitates movement from ground floor to the first floor without having to exit the market. On the first floor plan, we have one main entrance here. There's a large rectangular room for more market space and a smaller room adjacent to it, which has double sliding doors that can be locked. It is important to keep this room secure as it has electrical components built into the room. The following axonometric diagram shows and points out to all the activities and interaction zones of Ekoes. Let's take a look at the major spaces of the market. Downstairs, we have the jewelry market and Charmer. The jewelry market hosts up to 3 vendors at a time. The overhead aluminum structure can hold necklaces, chains, and pocket watches, while the gear trays here can hold charms and mini jewelry pieces. These registered vendors will place their AR board on the overhead structure, which can be scanned by users with the Ekoes app to know more about the vendors and their products. The charmer is designed with an oval-shaped table fixed with a mirror and a hanging lamp structure. It loosely symbolizes the light bulb for an idea, as this is where you can sit down and make your own jewelry using your own creativity. You can only customize them after buying it, so once you're done, you get to take it home. The sanitation area features 2 acrylic plastic pipes with bronze stainless steel attachments. The pipes allow the used rags and tools from upstairs to come down and be collected at these baskets for our staff to remove. The tools are sanitized and stacked in these semi-cylindrical hollow shelves to be picked up by the customer for their charmer and polisher activity. The ground floor of Ekoes is also home to the flexible kiosk, which was inspired by the shape of gears and ancient carriages. The body of the stall is made up of hollow plywood attachments to stainless steel pipe and Chengal wood pull-out trays. The top tier has smaller pull-out drawers where mini items are kept. The second tier is for antiques that aren't too big and is lightweight, while the bottom tier is for those that are heavier and larger. The base of the flexible stall is for the staff to use as temporary storage. The flexible stall is pulled and moved around using these curved handles, which then brings us to the first floor. Firstly, we have the vendor market. Keeping the gears of a clock in mind, this space features items from different vendors affiliated and registered with Ekoes. As mentioned in the walkthrough video, the market has an app you can download to your phone. Each product at the market will have its separate AR tag that you can scan with this app, which will take you to a page with item description and the information about the seller of that specific product. The structure is made from bronze powder-coated stainless steel pipes that are bent to a specific radii and welded together to form the shape. 4 of these gear extensions come from the largest main gear tree, which is screwed into the platform. The base of this tree is enveloped by curved acrylic display stands. More of the heavier antique items are placed here. The larger antiques are placed on these 2 tables, while the other 2 gear extensions, designed like shelves, will host the miscellaneous paraphernalia that we sell at Ekoes. Built right into the edge of the platform, we have Polisher. I used up the curved edge to design seating to integrate activity and market in the same floor. The seater is protected by the tinted glasses attached here. The space has a plywood overhang that stretches out on top of the demonstration table, which has fixed flashlights. This overhang is supported by strong stainless steel elbow fittings. Time Warp features computer kiosks customers can use to stream through our virtual library. The kiosks are fitted into a curved timber table with a resin river in the middle. The lighting in this room is kept to a minimum as the room has LED screens that shows video montages of the different eras. The products are highlighted using bulb lights that only cast brightness onto the shelf itself. In all these spaces, we have 3 feature industrial mobilities: the toss-down pipe in the sanitation area, the conveyor belt at the sorting area, and the dump waiter in the scrapper room, both of which are minor spaces. This market is designed to echo the history of antiques in a more tech-forward and stimulating way, while also showing that flea markets don't necessarily need to be dingy and cluttered. It is to provide a safe space for antique lovers where they can not only purchase, but also be involved in the maintenance and repair of those items. This is Ekoes. Thank you.